Hey guys, so today I wanted to make a video to show you how to change the vibrator in the LG G3. So to remove the back cover, just grab the phone, and right here is the notch on the bottom corner here. You just stick your thumb right in there and you can just pry the back cover off just like that. To remove the battery, just put your thumbnail right in this notch right down here. Just pry up and the battery comes out just like that. So next what you will need is a screwdriver, a Phillips size 000, and what I will also be using during this process is a small tweezers. It's going to be optional whether you want to use this or not, but I also will be using a pry tool like this, a plastic pry tool, and I'll go through it as I go along here. But so I wanted to show you the main thing you're going to need is a small Phillips screwdriver size 000, as I said before. And anything that I think might be helpful to you during this process, I'll include links for that as well, like the tools that I'll be using to work on this or the parts that I'm going to be using on this. I'll include links for anything that I think might be helpful to you. So next what you're going to want to do is take your Phillips screwdriver and you're going to want to take these 12 screws all the way around the outside edge here, and you're also going to want to take this screw. There's no need to remove this little one right here, but remove all these others. There's 12 of them and they're all the same size, so you won't need to worry about getting them all mixed up. So go ahead and remove those. So now that you have the screws all removed, what you're going to want to do is you can start right here. There's a little lip if you reach on the inside with your finger, and you can get it started, and then what I would recommend is something to pry with. And just carefully start prying right here, and then this corner will let loose, and then you should be able to lift this whole part off just like that. And then this part here, you can just grab it since that one's loose, and then you can just pull that up and it comes off just like that as well. So next what we will want to do is grab your plastic pry tool. I like plastic better than metal, just so because you're working with little connectors. And go ahead and pry up this connector right here and this one right beside it. So there's those two on the bottom, and then on the top part there's one right here for the front camera. Just go ahead and push those out of the way. And there's one right here for the rear camera. So we're going to push those out of the way. And then we can just go ahead and start prying like somewhere like here. And then go ahead and carefully lift up. And as we come up, as we tip it up, we're going to want to watch these connectors here for the front and rear camera. And as that comes loose, then we can go ahead and just pull the whole thing off just like that. To change the vibrator, what you will need to do is there's a little notch right here on this side of the vibrator. You can slip on under with something fine like this little tweezers I have, and you can just slide under it and rock it a little bit. It has a pretty strong adhesive under it, and then it comes out just like that. So now if you want, you can, if your new one doesn't have adhesive with it, then you can leave this, just kind of straighten it out a little bit. If it does have adhesive, if you want, you can peel that off and then you can pull the film loose on your new part so it sticks down, and go ahead and you can pretty much see just how it sets in there. There's only one way it can go. Then just press down firmly so it's for sure seated, and you're all set. So next you'll want to grab your logic board and you'll want to set it down in here. Make sure to pull back this rear camera connector and the front camera connector so it sets down over top of that. And then when you get back here, you're going to want to watch these two connectors right here, these ones side by side. Just pull them back so it sets down, and then make sure everything sets down nicely. Then we can start reconnecting. So we'll just reconnect these two connectors. You want to feel for a nice click as you do them so you know that they're for sure seating in there properly. And then just go ahead and connect all four. So just to check, we got the front camera, rear camera, and we got the connectors for the the LCD screen right down here. So make sure those are all firmly connected, and then we're all set. So next you will want to grab your speaker assembly here and set it right down in, just like that. Make sure it clicks in nice. Then we'll grab the other part of the back here and we'll just set it down on this, and just make sure that everything clicks in nicely. Then go ahead and put your 12 screws all the way around in here, including there. So to reinstall the battery, just grab the battery and see the connectors are on this part here and they're on this side here. So we just match those up. Let's go ahead and set it right down in just like that. Then to replace the back cover, we'll just grab that, push it down, just make sure that it's locked in all the way around, and you're all set. Thanks for watching.